Bitcoin Layer 2 fanatics, Ordinal fanatics, BRC20 fanatics, just them hustlers, you know what I'm saying? What's up? This one's for y'all. Now we're going to be talking about SatoshiVM, also known as ticker SAVM, the Bitcoin Layer 2 roll-up EVM, which is Ethereum Virtual Machine compatible solution for the blockchain space. Well, not really blockchain space, but for the ordinals and BRC20 and Bitcoin space is what I should say, rather. Now, we normally go from the studio, as you guys know, but today we're just going to be a little bit more casual today. We don't got to put on the suit and the tie. We don't need the pretty 4K cameras. We don't need the nice, colorful purple lighting, okay? I'm not going to be all LGBTQT on y'all today. somebody said that how my studio is like the colors of the LGBTQT community's rainbow flag. That was funny. But, you know, we're just going to keep it real. We're going to have a heart-to-heart from the ride. Nothing professional today, okay? We'll keep that, you know, for other matters. We're just going to talk person to person, you know, like how you're in this space, I'm in this space. Let's just keep it very casual today. Ladies and gentlemen, do smash the like buttons. We're coming at y'all on the fly. We're coming at y'all on the fly to talk about the SatoshiVM FUD. What's going on? What's the FUD about, really? Let's discuss it. I'd love to hear what you guys got to say in the live chat. And the funny thing is this. I don't even own a token. I don't even own a token. I'm not even, I didn't get into the IDO. I don't own a token still. Yeah, I mean, I'm just calling it how I see it, all right? And that's exactly what we're going to do here. I think a lot of people are too quick to judge. A lot of people don't like to see other people make money. You know what I mean? So they must kind of like shoot it down because they didn't get on it. I don't know. You know, there's always this sort of like a conflict of interest. And, you know, there's always would be a divide. There's one half over here, the other half over here. So let's discuss this right now, guys. Do smash the like buttons. I appreciate it as we discuss this ever so important matter that seems to be trending on Twitter, seems to be trending somewhat on YouTube. And we're going to discuss this. Now, you guys know, I always call out the big tubers. I think, like, if anybody's been following me for more than a month, you will hear me always call out big tubers. I am not their friend, okay? You're preaching to the choir, so when people tell me that how zachxBT, you know, and he's doing great work, I love how he called out BitBoy. How many times I call out BitBoy, you know? How many times I call out BitBoy? You guys know this. Ivan on Tech, BitBoy, Crypto, Carl the Moon, all those guys that made money off of Bybit. I'm the first one to say this. So why am I speaking neutral here? You know, I'm never going to be biased. I just have to call it the way I see it, you know? And again, I can't stress this enough. Anybody who's been following my channel, you know that how I am not a fan of big YouTubers when it comes to their shilling. I am not. And I actually told you guys this, that yes, these tubers, it appears that they got some handouts, or maybe they invested into a pre-sale that got into this SatoshiVM. I said this like 4 or 5 times before zachxBT's tweet came out. So if we're just going to go off of that, okay, let's first start with that, and I'll come in the live chat very shortly. Let's first start off with that. zachxBT, who everybody, you know, pretty much respects. Obviously, we're not in the studio, so I can't pull it up right now. But, you know, don't quote me. He said something on the lines of, you know, when YouTubers are coming together to talk about something at the same time, chances are it's some sort of marketing, and they'll dump on their you know, on their followers, right? Does that mean the project is a scam? Okay, for the people who are now joining, we're doing something casual here on the fly. I think this is going to be more of a heart-to-heart on a 4K camera setup with all those angles and the colorful rainbows from the LGBTQT community flag. We're not going to get all rainbowy, all purple colors on y'all. We're just going to talk heart to heart here, okay? So we're going to be addressing, I saw a lot of people just join now. We're addressing the FUD. And we're starting off with zachxBT tweet, which I don't even own a token of this thing, bro. You know, I'm just a realist, right? Now, if I see truth, you know, I'm just going to have to call it down the line. Or at least what I say is what I believe in, okay? Even you know, I may be wrong at times, but at least I believe in this, okay? And I don't even own a token, bro. So I just want to bring this to your attention. Anybody who knows me knows that how I'm well involved in the BRC20 ordinal space, and I know how that particular industry and sector is stagnant because of the experience. It's not efficient for people. So I'm always looking for a solution there. This is why I got my Lightning Network node, okay? And yeah, all those things. So Nobody wants to talk about that, right? There's only Bitcoin over there. There's no money to be made there. Nobody cares. So then we saw all of these new roll-ups coming to market. Now, what did I say? I said, yes, these shills are going to shill it. They're going to have these tokens, and, you know, they got a personal sort of like, you know, incentive to talk about this, right? Said that about 4 or 5 times. Now, does that mean the project is scammy? I don't see how that makes the project scammy. Again, if you build something good and you want to get the word out, yeah, you want to go to like people who has an audience, right? You want to get it to the best channels. That's just how it works. So I don't think you could call it a scam because they're, you know, they got these tokens and they decide to dump. And let's take it, you know, let's look at it on the other side of the spectrum, okay? How many of you guys, okay, if you got into something and it went over 100x, how much of you guys right here would sell? I think that's the benchmark of when you sell. So, you know, everybody always says, yo, man, I held one for too long and it crashed. Or friggin', you know, I didn't sell early enough. I always tell people, bro, if you don't sell at 100x, you're looking to lose your money. You're looking to get shitted on. I always tell my people this, okay? And, you know, yes, this is cryptocurrency. So you're going to have to try to invest into a cryptocurrency. Again, this is not Shopify store. This is not a drop shipping course. What's in this market is a bunch of coins, and it's risky, yeah. But just know the game that you're playing, okay? So there we go. Number 2, if you look at the graph right now, people are reacting like if it did this and it did this. Think about that for a second. It's not even a pump and dump, and I don't even own a token, bro. I'm just calling it how I see it, okay? It's not even a pump and dump. The liquidity pool is there, it's liquid, blah, 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 blah. You guys are acting like if they pumped it and they dumped it. And I don't even like YouTubers. I don't even like YouTubers. Just like how you're watching me right now from your phone, okay, in your YouTube account, I'm like you. All you gotta do is press the live button and go live. And you could be just like me. So I don't even consider myself a YouTuber. I'm just a guy out here sharing my thoughts and, you know, sharing how I make money. And if you guys, you know, if you guys see how I do it, you might want to implement certain things, but I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, so those are 2 very important points. Now, people are asking, and this is a very good question. For the people who are now joining, smash the like buttons, kind of rewind back because we covered 2 important points. I'll briefly go over it again. We discussed how, you know, just because YouTubers has tokens, does that mean that how it's a scam? No. Does that mean that how they are investors? No. Because big YouTubers don't actively look for opportunities. Opportunities finds them. I said that how many times? Again, if you've been watching me for at least a month, anybody's been watching me for over a year knows I call these guys out every single time. I wave this flag and I tell you all this, okay? Now, I have to, you know, speak about the second point for the people who are now joined. Now, does that mean, you know, look at the graph. It wasn't up and a down. It wasn't a pump and dump. It just wasn't. It just wasn't bullish. We're going to talk about bull too, okay? So everybody like that's chiming in, I don't think they're not really watching this, you know, from an unbiased perspective. They probably aren't used to making massive gains, seeing 100x, 200x, this and that, and then they just want to say, oh, it's a scam. It's a scam. The same people who are calling this a scam that's in the ordinal space are the same people that call out Bitcoiner friggin' red laser eye guys, saying that how they don't want to see nothing being built on Bitcoin. All they just want to see is Bitcoin. So when a bunch of shit coins come, which is BRC20s on Bitcoin, when a bunch of shit fucking JPEGs of frogs and all these other little monkeys and caterpillars, ordinals, they're okay with that. They're okay with those shit coins and those little piece of shit projects. But when something that they are not involved in does X amount of gains, they want to say, oh, it's a scam automatically because that's impossible. I didn't get in on it early. I didn't speak about it, so I'm going to have to shoot it down. I give my 2 cents. Remember, that Zach guy never even said it was a scam. All he says is, hey, YouTubers doing their thing again. But what do I tell y'all? Know the game that you're playing. What, is that a surprise that YouTubers has tokens? Of course it's not. How is that a surprise to you? How is that breaking news? Of course they got tokens, bro. Come on. Okay, so we got that throat clearing out the way. Let's discuss the team. And this is a very important topic here because somebody brought a really cool thread up. Smash the like buttons, I appreciate it. It was a really cool thread. I forget the person's name. Someone in our Telegram chat shared it. And this individual did some serious detective work. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. So they pretty much matched. I think it was like the test net of the Sepolia of Ethereum back to another project called Bowl Network. I believe it's Bull Network or Bull Finance. I think it's Bull Network. And they were saying that how this Bull team has actually been in the Bitcoin layer 2 space for about 2-3 years. And they've always been building this. And people were saying, well, hey, why does SatoshiVM have a new Twitter account? Why do they have a new Twitter account? That's suspect. Bro, when we just got into the ordinal space, like near the very beginning, our Twitter account was brand new as well, SatsHunters, in 2023. So if people looked at that, they'd be like, oh, why is this a new account? Right? So like, you're going off of stupid metrics, man. Straight up. So now it turns out that the Bull team came on and said, yes, we are working with SatoshiVM. Yes, they are, you know, an official, you know, they didn't say partner or collaborator, but they are in tandem with them. Okay? So that is debunked as well. That is debunked. And bro, I gotta tell you all this. I don't even own a token, brother. I'm looking for this pullback still. Maybe I might miss the boat now. I'm like, you know what? I'll just find the next one. I'll just find the next gem. That's all. You know, if I don't get in on it because I want to get a better entry price. If you saw my YouTube Shorts video, what did I say? It was the thing was at $5 and somewhat cents. I was like, bro, at these prices, I'm not going to buy in, which is over 100x. Then the freaking thing doubled to over $10. What, you think I'm going to go buy in now if I didn't want to buy in at 5? That being said, I think the market cap is still at what? Maybe 85 million. We'll see how that goes. But I'm waiting for testing guys to get their tokens on dump. And then I think $7 may not have been bad. But, you know, I'm waiting for the testing guys to get their tokens. And then I'm probably going to see if that, you know, that dump occurs. Then that might be my entry point there. Okay. So we have addressed the 3 main issues. Okay, I want to say this as well. I like to go off of my bullshit detector meter. I got a good human bullshit detector meter, okay? And I have to go off of fundamentals. I go off of fundamentals, right? And when you look at that Ape terminal, again, this is an important point here. Ape terminal is from the guy who created DAO Maker. That team split. There's no way he wants to mess up his reputation. Anybody who knows this game knows that DAO Maker is a prominent, reputable name. Okay, I'm sure he did his screening, his homework. The last thing they need before the bull run starts is to say that how, you know, they got people into some sort of scam. That's the last thing they need. However, that's not the only thing we should go off of. That just adds to, you know, our research, so to speak, right? Okay, cool. Now let's address another point here that people brought up, and it's a great point. People are talking about, smash the like buttons, guys, I appreciate it, you know. People are talking about, you know, if this is a Bitcoin layer 2 solution, why are they dropping an ERC20 coin, or token, sorry? Why? Very good question. Very good question. Now, I can't tell you for sure why, but I can tell you what I may think here, and what makes the most sense to me. So think about this. When, like, these guys commenting on these things, I don't think they really researched what they're trying to do here. And I said this in my videos, when you have an EVM compatible protocol, that means that how the code could be in relation to Solidity. Okay, so that now means Ethereum developers could code over there. You could bring in ERC, you could bring in potentially BRC20 tokens, or maybe their own standard. So at the end of the day, you're going to need a SAVM ERC20 token, because that's how it's going to be. EVM compatible. They're going to have that. So yeah, the mainnet's not live, but how many times have you seen projects go live? Well, when I say go live, like launch a token without a mainnet. We've seen this how many times? And when you invest into something, right at the early stages, if you look at VCs, they barely invest into a working product. They invest into an idea so they could get it cheaper. And then they get some development, okay, maybe, I don't know, some beta, some testnet, alpha, whatever, mainnet. And then it increases in value. So sure, it's more risky, but it's more rewarding at the same time, okay? So I don't know what, like, I don't know if these guys actually invest. The people who are talking about this, that's not how investing works, early stage investing. You're supposed to believe in this thing based off of your research, and then you could get it at a cheaper price from an investment standpoint. I'm talking about, like, we're talking about pre-sales over here. Well, let's talk about the stock market when it comes to, like, you know, these IPOs, right? They barely invest into a freaking finished product. They invest into the team, into what the idea, is it needed, and then it goes up in value. That's how it works. So people talking about, oh yeah, it's not a working product. That's not how investing works. Anyways, sure, I would like it too to see some working products go live, but guess what, bro? Like, you know, the valuation goes up that much more. So you have to go with your instinct. And I'm not saying listen to me. I'm not saying listen to people on Twitter, not listen to your favorite YouTuber, whoever that may be, which is me, I hope. But, oh shit, I just said I'm not a YouTuber. Damn, I contradicted myself. But, you know, I guess I'm on YouTube. But you know what I mean, right? I'm just joking there. So basically, listen to yourself. That's the best thing you could do, okay? Listen to yourself. Okay, it's okay to hear this guy's opinion, that guy's opinion, but at the end of the day, make sure you know how to draw your own conclusions, okay? So that's what I would say about the EVM side of things, okay? Now, there was some little bit of FUD about, what else are people talking about? I don't know, like, yeah, the tokens. They're not giving these testnet tokens. Well, I don't know, man. They made an announcement saying that they would, so let's just wait on that, and we'll see what happens. Now, would that come? I think it would, because, again, they can't afford to really mess up on that. A lot of people went through a lot of work to test out the bridge, including myself. You guys should know this. Sorry, it's a little bit sunny. Including myself. Remember that live stream we did, and it was very painful, and you guys had to send me some test Bitcoin. Thank you so much once again. But yeah, you know, so they'll deliver on that, man. But anyways, I want to hear from you guys in the live chat. What are you guys saying? You know, again, man, I want to say this as well. Do you know how hard MATIC was flooded? Do you know how hard Stacks was flooded? Anything new coming out with this new sort of tech, like rollups and EVM compatible smart contracts with Bitcoin, of course it's going to get flooded. It's going to sound like if it's impossible. Now, I'm like, these are the things that I am seeing, and what, you know, when I look at it from an unbiased point of view, perspective, right? This is what I'm seeing. And I think if you're going to adopt a certain point of view, you must defend it, okay? Defend it respectfully. Just don't say the normal things you normally would say about a project. So that's what I would say. Now, somebody in our chat also put the contract address into this website. Please drop it here if you can. It was, I forget the name of the website, and you put the contract address, and it has these different check marks of what's, you know, red flaggish, so to speak, right? And I think only like one thing came up, but it was just like, oh, that doesn't mean something about the mint. They put like half the supply out there, and there's a potential something, but it's not like they could mint unlimited tokens, right? And I think they were saying, they're explaining it very well. Maybe you could drop that explanation in the lobby here. I didn't get all the time in the world today to really look on that front, but I just wanted to press the live button here on the phone and just speak my mind and hear from you guys in the live chat. What do you guys think? What are you guys seeing? Let me know in the live chats. Okay, and I think knowing that how this bowl team came on and saying, hey, yeah, we are working with them, you know what I mean? And the SatoshiVM team said, hey, look, this is the reason why. So I think that was pretty cool. Okay, let's start from the top here. Sully says, yo, Omni Queen, thank you for joining. Omni Queen once again. Sonic, what's up, Sonic? Are you working right now on the construction site, bro? Taking a little break to watch the live stream? I appreciate you. Catherine says, hell yeah. Yo. Mr. Infinity X, what's up? What's up, brother? Thank you for joining. Are you trading? Yes, I am. I can put a spin, boy. There you go. My G, what price are you waiting on to buy in? Good question, right? Good question. Like, I personally would love to see this thing go below $5, and then I'll buy in. You know, but I don't even know if that's going to happen. Again, I'm waiting for some form of pullback, and I think when people get their, you know, their bonus tokens or their airdrops from testing the bridge, I think we'll see a little bit more of a sell-off there, and that should have an impact on the price. Although, could somebody check right now, what is the size of the liquidity pool, right? You know, the liquidity pool is pretty damn nice, so I don't know if it's going to affect it that much. Probably not to the point where it goes below $5. You know, maybe $1.50 or $2 at most. So we'll see, man. I'm a very patient person, and I'm just going to monitor this thing, and I'm going to get my entry price for whatever it's worth. And you know what? If it doesn't go to where I would like it, I just won't buy in. I'm good. I'll just look for the next thing. That's all. You know, I'm not a fanboy for any project, first of all. I'm not a fanboy. You know, I'm a fanboy for my community and for the people, you know, on the channel, in my TCL chat, in my SatsHunters chat, in the lobby chat. You know, I'm a fanboy for you guys and my family. You know what I'm saying? But projects, I'm not a fanboy. I'm sorry. So, yeah. I'll just find something else that's worth our while or my while, and we'll take it from there, because there's going to be so much more opportunities. And again, we're on this Bitcoin layer 2, you know, when I say trend, I would say, you know, evolution rather. It's not a trend. It's just going to evolve and get crazier and crazier in a positive way. We're very early. We're going to see so many more Satoshi VM-like gains in the future, in the near future. And lucky for you guys, you found the channel, because we're going to be on the forefront of that. Mark my words. Ask my guys. This is how we do it. And I know how it's going to go. You know, everybody else is going to hop onto this. But guess what? We're going to be showing up on YouTube, because we got that algorithm working on our favor, because we put in those keywords, you know what I'm saying? So we'll get some opportunities. Don't worry. Smash the like buttons, guys. Come on, man. Look at that ratio. 130 people and only 39 likes. Come on, man. Come on. The good, bad, or the ugly. Bring it. Bring it. What else you guys got for me in the chat? I appreciate that like. Thank you. From sunny Florida. Oh my God, bro. The Sunshine State, eh? Well, I'm from Frozen Balls, Canada. Yeah. I gotta wear a layer like this bubble jacket, sweater, a t-shirt, a wife beater, freaking men's stockings, which is called long johns. Friggin' hell. So much layer of clothes just to get outside. I wish I could be in Florida. So we have Dayu says, thank you, Francis. You're most welcome. No problem. What up, bro? Alpha Killer. You know how we do it. Guys, I got to admit, man, thank you for the likes, guys. I got to admit, bro, I am falling in love with ICP and their technology. It's, bro, the canisters, and we're not talking about the NFT, right? That's the Bitfinity. They did a NFT on that. But the canisters is a part of their technology that allows some really cool stuff to happen. I think I should do a deep dive on that, you know. And again, I did get into that back in 2018. Listen to this, guys. I got into that ICO in 2018. It was almost like an airdrop. I forget the exact process. And when I discovered Bitfinity, you know, which is the layer 2, you know, the Bitcoin layer 2 solution that we cover to get the airdrop at the grassroots level, I discovered they were on ICP, and I was like, holy shit, okay, yeah, I think I got tokens. I had to find this notebook that had dust on it, and it was all like ripped out pages and just a mess. And it was on a phone that was broken, like it was cracked. So the screen wasn't working properly, and I had to access that to get my Google 2FA. So I went through missions to get this thing, bro, and it kind of did a full circle here on why I got in on that. And listen to this, going back to what I just said, at that time, ICP was just a fucking idea. It was an idea, okay? And look where it is right now, a top 25 crypto. Goes back to what I say. A real investor does not really want to invest into something. Like, don't get me wrong. You have your portfolios, of course. But if you really want to get the most bang for your buck, you want to get into something that you think is going to be legit moving forward, that's going to develop. And ICP and these, you know, all of these ICOs, don't get me wrong, there's a bunch that failed. But if you pick the right ones and they actually developed something and they went live, bro, you're talking about life-changing gains. So ICP is a perfect example of that, and they're flourishing, okay? So I think I'm going to have to cover that in more greater detail. 70 Roy says, haters, bro, saying they're seeing... Yeah, same, dude, do you know how much times people fudded? And this is how I say it, okay? Hear me out and tell me if you guys agree on this. Listen to this. If you're going to FUD a project and you are dead wrong on that, and that project is legit, that is just as bad as if you got somebody into an exit scam. That is just as bad. You have to hold yourself accountable. You can't just call out a project that means well, that's building something, and I'm not just talking about Satoshi VM, right? I'm talking about in general here. You cannot call out a project saying it's a scam, it's red flagish, when the teams are busting their asses off to build this 24/7 around the clock, you know, they're barely getting paid anything, and then, you know, when they finally are like making progress, YouTubers or whoever, Twitter security officers for crypto are friggin' fudding it to deter the project, bro. Like, you have to be accountable just as if someone got them into an exit scam. There's no double standard about that. You can't just call someone out and they're legit and just think, okay, well, that's fine, and move on. No. So you better be right on this. People who are calling it a scam better hope it is a scam for their own rep. That's all I'm saying. You know, and look, again, if this turns out to be sour, I don't give a shit, because in the terms of that, I actually speak on things that I actually believe in. There's no financial incentive here for me. You know, right or wrong, this is what I actually believe in. And I can wake up every fucking day knowing I was speaking from my heart. I'm speaking the truth, straight up, you know. So I'll leave it at that. Dev, leave it at that. I just bought it. Crypto Bellwether, awesome, bro. Good for you. I mean, what's the price right now? I think it's like $10, $9 or something. L-base, and guys, I got to stress this. I am not fans of big YouTubers. You know, because I'll tell you why I'm not a fan of them, you know, because they are not really true investors. They're not. They don't actively look for gems. They're too busy becoming popular. So then gems, potential gems comes to them, or, you know, yes, it could work the opposite way too. You know, scams could come to them too. So I'm just saying, you know, that's why I don't really respect them. There's not really one big influencer. Maybe there is, I don't know. You know, Virtual Bacon is pretty cool though. I'll give him that. Virtual Bacon, the Chinese guy, he does some serious freaking, you know, studying. I gotta give it up to Virtual Bacon. But all these other tubers, bro, it's like most of them, 85, if not 90% of them, just, they're marketers, is what they are. They're not investors, right? It's a big difference. Elbay says, even is it a FUD people just made 200x? Exactly. I would say this. I would say they got a good point if the graph went like this and like this, but it didn't. It didn't. What are they talking about? And I don't even own a token. Aiden, hey Francis, what technology advantages does SAVM have in your opinion? From how I see it, it seems very centralized. From the white paper, Perfect has been around. Sorry. A month, whereas stacks 10 years. Yeah, you know, absolutely. Well, again, and I don't want to keep on. Very good point there, Aiden. So listen, bro. Again, as I say, I'm not a fanboy for anything. I love stacks; they're doing great work. But I feel as though when you have an idea in this fast evolving space we know as financial technology or blockchain tech, crypto, what stacks set out to do, you know, it takes so long to actually finish. And Nakamoto blocks is going to be amazing, and I all for stacks, and I'm going to support stacks. I'm going to support any blockchain or layer 2 or protocol that means well and actually develops. I would always, especially if they're in the Bitcoin era, I would always support them. But at the end of the day, don't think that how, you know, Ethereum smart contracts, it was crazy at the time, and that was the end all be all technology, right? Then we saw what, you know, these other layer 2s did and what they brought to the table, right? Ethereum now had to go move from proof of work to proof of stake, right? And now proof of stake is having these issues where, I shouldn't say issues, but inefficiencies that new tech always emerges, and it's better than the previous one. That's all in terms of being more efficient. So these roll-ups, you know, having compatibility within the Ethereum sector there, like, you know, the EVMs, I think that's badass. So, and again, I'll do a deep dive on this for sure, because my first couple of videos was how to get the tokens. A lot of people, you know, they don't really care about the whole tech stuff, but I will definitely do a deep dive on the layer 2 rollups, EVMs. Okay, not necessarily on SatoshiVM, but on that tech. Very good question. So, to answer your question, Stacks been there for 10 years. Yeah, Ethereum's been there for longer. Bitcoin's been there longer than stacks. Why does stack come, right? So, and then stacks there, and then something else is going to come and come and come. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. So, for me, again, it's not about one. I got to be with one because it was here longer. That's not how I roll. I look at efficiency, and I look like if you're actually solving a solution here. And, you know, and stacks is kind of centralized too, bro. You know, when you go to Alex Lab's exchange, I mean, as much as I love Alex Lab, they made us some good coin. You know, using their order books decks, it is centralized. There is centralized aspects to stacks as well, you know. But again, it's not about, I think it's very hard to build something that we want to be super duper 100% decentralized. If that's what you want, stay on Bitcoin. And we will stay on Bitcoin with BRCs, right? Because to build something that's a decentralized, number one, so security should always be at the top of the list, and to have efficiency, fast transactions per second, is very hard to blend in those two elements, right? So, but hey, again, check out ICP, bro. Bro, that shit's blowing my mind. The canisters. We'll get into that in another video, though. Pat, what's the holy shit, Pat? Chill out. Okay, bro. I feel like if you just put a gun to my head right now. Holy shit. Where did you pop out of? You pop out of the bush, bro. Holy shit. Let me read that. in big bold letters. Dude, oh shit, sorry, I just spit there. Dude, you said you were giving away an NFT to the best comment. Where's my NFT, please? Hello, Francis. And somebody deleted your message. Guys, don't delete your messages. It's okay, unless somebody's just like being hormonal and unhinged. You know what I mean? Because we don't want that spam in the live chat. But anything you guys want to talk about, go ahead. Yes, I did say I was going to do that. And we're going to give it at least a week. Let the video get out there. Let other people, you know what I mean, have a chance as well. And I will do that. Don't worry, brother. What is the floor price right now? You guys are freaking animals, bro. That floor price was at, again, 26 ICP. Last time I saw it was about 36. You guys are animals. Animals. And I would give... And how's it your NFT? It's going to be a fair, sort of like way of predicting or choosing the winner, rather. Appreciate the likes, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Again, I know a lot of people may tune into my content because they like the studio setup. And thank you for those compliments. They like the content. They may like me. It's a win-win. You like me. You like my content. You like my studio. But right now, we're just in the car. So thank you so much for staying here and, tuning in. It means a lot. What's up, Pezzo? Thank you for joining, brother. How's it going? So LFC10 says FUD, but it's still pumping. There you go. There you go. I mean, I forgot to mention the most important point. Somebody in our Telegram, and I love the new members who join our Telegram. If you guys want to join, go ahead, Dev. You can drop the lobby link for them. Guys, do you know, like Zach, this is funny. So Zach, on Twitter, Zach, what's it, XBT? He was talking about the YouTubers getting paid, right? Guess what? 1 hour after his tweet, on the smart contract, you saw the tokens for SAVM, it went to Zach, whatever his Ethereum address is. So he got tokens too. Now, I highly doubt he was a part. I'm just going to make a joke about it and say, well, Zach was he was on the payroll too. I'm making a joke here. Zach was on the payroll. He was paid to FUD it. So then the team could debunk his FUD to make the token pump. So Zach, you're part of the whole payroll team as well. Drop that link, Dev, if you can. I gave it to you before the stream. I forgot to mention that. So Zach literally had tokens, SAVM tokens sent to his wallet address. That's crazy. Now, was that the team just saying, you know what, let's just send this to him, and then people could say that how he was part of the marketing? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. But that's food for thought. You guys could draw your own conclusions on that. I don't know what to make of that, but I think it was like 10,000 tokens, bro. That's like over 100K. They sent him 100 fucking K, roughly, bro. Right? That works up to 100K. 10,000 times 10, right? It's 100K if my math serves me right in my head. Drop the link right now. So, Zach, you got over 100,000 tokens worth of this SAVM in your wallet. I'm just saying, were you part of that payroll team? Probably not. But nonetheless, you still own 10,000 of these tokens. So you guys make your own assumptions on that. Cryptonomist, people just pissed because they didn't get in. Exactly. That's what I see. They're sour for sure. People are sour. Like, look at me. I don't got no tokens. Am I disappointed I didn't win the lottery? Probably, yeah, a little bit. But I know there'll be always another opportunity. But if I think a project is doing good, I'm not going to FUD it because I don't own any of it. You know what I mean? And we were trying to get it, the airdrop too. Like, and that being said, the IDO, it didn't cost you nothing. You didn't have to buy another token. It was just Ethereum, which you should already have, and USDT, which you should already have too. So, I don't know what people are talking about, man. Like, what are we talking about here? Did the B2 network airdrop steps this morning? Did the B2 network airdrop steps this morning? Thanks. Oh, yeah. Oh, you did it. Okay, right on. Who's that? That's Sabis. Right on, man. Yeah. So, again, I'm not normally on airdrop channel, but what I realize is people, they want to get in with little to no risk. And, nothing in crypto is risk-free. Again, even these airdrops, you got to make sure you're not clicking any stupid links to get drained. But Bitfinity is a real project, and I think they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in terms of, they're going to deliver. And, I'm interested to see. I would love to interview them if I can, or, I don't know, maybe even the SatoshiVM team. I don't care. I'm interested to hear from them on how this is going to roll out because they will know best. So if you guys want to see an interview from any sort of like Bitcoin layer 2 roll-up solution, or like JK.Sat says, it's not really layer 2, it's a side chain, which he is correct. He is correct on that. I think JK.Sats is Aiden, by the way. It is a sidechain, but, you know, L2, layer 2 sounds better in the YouTube algorithm in terms of it picks it up. You know, so there's barely any sidechains that people know of, but yeah. Again, I'll do a more in-depth video on this, and you guys will have a better understanding on how this new tech will work. On where it all began, sweet Bitcoin. All roads leads back to BTC. Although, I mean, you know, it's in tandem with Bitcoin. I shouldn't say that, you know. What else we got here, guys? Thank you for joining us. Hi, Francisco. Greetings from United Kingdom. No problem, bro. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, so it appears that this Bull token also will be airdropped to SAVM holders. So if you're interested in that, there you go. Yeah, I'm not too sure where the Bull team's from. I think they're from like Brazil or something like that. I don't know. Rick says, preach. We're preaching, bro. They get salty, man. Aromatic genetics. Yes, sir. They do. And again, you know, like, look, I'll give them this, though. They are, like, I could see why they're raising their eyebrows on this whole ERC20 token that they have, right? SAVM. I get that. If they're talking about being a Bitcoin, you know, roll-up or whatever, their token should be some sort of, like, new blockchain or something like that, or a new protocol that they invented. But, again, if they're talking about EVM compatibility, you're going to need a SAVM token. You're going to need an ABCD token on ERC20 side. So, and they're leveraging the smart contract functionalities that's already there on that. And when their protocol is like mainstream and it's mainnet rather, then we would see the other side of that, which is compatible with Bitcoin or whatever they're going to do, you know, to make this bridge work. So it's going to be very interesting times, you know. I've seen so many people FUD good projects that they left their subscribers missing out on, just like this, 100x gains, 200x gains, etc. I've seen that so many times. You know, people are too quick to FUD and they're afraid to take risks. And what's more riskier than taking risks when you're just sitting there not doing nothing, bro? What's more riskier is not doing anything, brother. And the wrong mentality to have is to just FUD it right off the bat. That's wrong mentality. I'm sorry. If they had solid points, that's different, you know, because there is a lot of shit out here in the crypto space. Let's be honest. There's a lot of shit, right? But that doesn't mean everything is shit, right? So that's what I've learned in my time being in this space. What's that? This video was paid by SatoshiVM. What the fuck? They got like 400, 500k subscribers. Me here with 10 times less than them. They didn't even know I exist. I'm just spitting facts, bro. Literally spitting facts. You could say what you want, but this is how I feel, and I'm always gonna wear my emotions on my sleeve and tell you guys how I feel. Whether I'm right or wrong, this is what I truly believe in. So you should respect that. At least I'm being honest with you on how I really see the situation. So again, that's lazy. That's another lazy comment. That's very lazy. First thing that comes to mind, oh, it's paid. Okay, cool. Guarantee you're broke too. What we got here? Till, what is till? Hi all, what happened till now? I don't know what you mean by that. Okay. So who got in at $7.30? Aromatic Genetics, did you? That's it looks, yeah, where the price is right now, that doesn't look like a bad entry price at all. So kudos to you. Bro, is SHNT on superX? What the heck is superX? Oh, you got in at 7? Okay, cool, man. DeFi Life. That's not a bad entry point. I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro. I don't know. I might have missed the boat. I might have missed the boat on SatoshiVM. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know what superX is. Is that an exchange of some kind? Maybe they just listed SHNT. I don't know. Bitfinity. WTF. Brother, 78 is a good entry in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't blame you for that. Since the testnet provides the tech works. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I want those tokens. I want to wait one more month because I know vesting periods are going to be released. Tubers are going to get more of their bags. Pre-salers will get their bags, and the testnet guys will get their tokens. And I think after a month there will be a right, and that's when I might come in. You know, so I'm going to wait after a month and we'll see. BS detector, vital. Yeah, exactly. Go with your own intuition. And how do you get intuition? You have experience. And how do you have experience? You got skin in the game. Even if you were to get screwed over, you're going to come up with all of this. You're going to learn so much from that experience. You're not going to make that mistake. Maybe you might make it, that same mistake twice, 3 times, but you'll get smarter, better. You'll have better discipline. And then your bullshit detector meter is top notch. And that's what I go off of. I go off my bullshit detector meter, And it's been working really well for me in my years in crypto. Okay, what else do we got here? Let me go lower down in the chat. 80 million market cap solo. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. That's low enough. Snow behind you getting bigger and bigger. Wish it is, hey? It's getting bigger and bigger. You're right, dude. Yeah, it is. It's the middle of what? January. So this is when the winter is the worst. January and early February. It's deck screener site red flag there. Sorry, what's that? Oh yeah, somebody dropped the contract address. That's right. Aiden, you can't have ZK rollups on Bitcoin L1. It's not possible. What SatoshiVM is doing is using a multi-sig and centralized sequencer controlled by the team. Yeah. That is a good point. I would recommend looking into the white paper. Yeah, that's true. There is some sort of centralized aspects to it as well. But like I said, it's like, how are you going to be super decentralized and be efficient at the same time? You know what I mean? Again, Stacks has the decentralized aspects to them too. Now the one that we covered today, right, which is the B2 network, Unisat came out and mentioned that how, that's why I first caught my eyes onto them rather. And Unisat mentioned that how they didn't say they're in partnerships, but there's some sort of collaboration going on there. And I'm wondering if they're going to be using them. And I remember there was a tweet prior to that, or some mention of Unisat says, something along the lines of, to complement our BRC20 market, they do have roll-up solutions. So they are the ones who has the most skin in the game, who knows this market best, and they know it's stagnant. They know there's inefficiencies, and roll-ups seems to be somewhat of a solution there. So again, let's see what happens. I think it's way too early to draw far-gone conclusions here. You know what I mean? Let it breathe. Let's see what happens. And, roll-ups, if that's what it is, we'll see what happens. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But hey, I don't want to be too quick to call something X, Y, and Z. I'm open to innovation. I'm open to innovation. I think Ethereum already has some roll-ups. Let's see. And again, if they can make those two things mesh, I don't see why it's impossible. So yeah, and I know, Aiden, you got a lot of them bags, them stack bags. I feel ya, but it's okay. Like, dude, so many of these types of protocols, L2s, whatever you want to call it, could thrive together. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Why? It doesn't have to be. So I'm open to anything, innovation. What's good? Piccolo says, I'm good, man. Or Aiden says, not trying to FUD anyone building on Bitcoin, but correct and fair is important. Yeah, sure. That's fine. You raised some good points there. I'm not debating that. Deck screener shows that the contract can be mined more than 12 supply. So somebody brought that to my attention, and it was something else. It wasn't deck screener. It was another website. If that's the case, then yeah, I don't like that at all. But somebody described it perfectly. Again, I didn't dive into all of that this morning, but it was something about the supply that's out there. It's in the holder's hands or something like that. I don't know. It doesn't look like if it's in the team hands. But yeah, I'll make a video on this in more full, thorough detail. But I don't think that's the case. I don't think they can mint more than the supply is. But we'll definitely follow up on that. If that's the case, that's messed up, but I don't think it is. Rick B, LFG from Queens, New York. Oh shit, bro. You're in Little Guyana. Bro. Is that Queens? No, that is Queens. Yeah, no, I think so. Yeah, Queens. A lot of Guyanese and Trinis there. The pool is 15 million. Damn. Lubanor says SATVM will be a great investment after the correction that the market needs. I'm hoping, bro. People said something about ORDI. Well, that's true too, right? People said something about ORDI, and let's look at this. ORDI, it has one guy's holding like 40%, I think it is, of the tokens. One guy. Who is that guy? I don't know. Whoever he is, whatever. He could dump the whole freaking market on that. You know what I'm saying? So that's super centralized if you want to look at it from that aspect. Go look at ORDI right now on Unisat. Go to unisat.io, go to the BRC20 indexer thing, put in ORDI, and look at the holders. One dude's holding, I think it's 40%, bro. That's madness. I'd rather scoop up some SHNT. Now we're talking, bro, guys. We got some incredible news with SHNT that the competition, and again, I don't really see us having any competition because we are creating utility for BRC20 tokens, bro, and nobody else out there is doing that when it comes to inscription tools, bro. Our devs blew my mind, and this is going to be the first BRC20 inscription tool to do this, and it's going to kill all the other standards, and you guys are going to see exactly what I'm talking about, and it's going to blow anyone's mind who inscribes on layer 1. Revolutionary. Revolutionary. You guys are going to be saving a lot of freaking Satoshis. And we leave it at that. There'll always be another train. Exactly. Exactly. No problem, bro. Thank you for joining. Why is it so hard to get into ordinals? Why? Maybe you just don't understand it. It's not that hard to get into ordinals. You just need to understand how it works. You know, you need to have access to an inscription service provider like sathunter.com, which it will be live soon. We're guessing within about a week or so. We got to do another beta test, V2, which should start early next week. And once that's completed, we're going to immediately live. Okay? So you need to have access to that. You need a little bit of Bitcoin. You need a Taproot wallet address. And you could get into tokens. You could get into ordinals. Ordinals, which is pretty much, for the most part, art. Right? Ordinals is the title. And in that umbrella, there's different types of ordinals, right? Tokens is one. NFTs is one. You know, you got like .sats domains, which is like .eth domains, but it's on Bitcoin, etc., etc. Right? Text files, all these things. You could save data on Bitcoin, is what ordinals is pretty much. And those that data could turn into assets. You know, that's the best way to simplify it for somebody. And they're also tradable assets. Got 5K. What would you put in out of MANTA? I'm not touching MANTA. I'm not touching MANTA. So funny. That's something that we almost got into the pre-sale too, but it didn't work out. And the great, what's up? The Black Gold Garden. You know, you know Long John? Do I know them? Bro, I got all kinds of pairs in my closet, okay? I got like over 20 Long Johns, bro, okay? Yeah, I got a collection in my closet, bro. Long John Silver, yeah, that's the restaurant. Camden, Ontario, baby, what's up, what's up? What we got here, coming from Toronto here, cool. Guys, look into right stream, ticker right. What's up, HTN? How you doing, HTN? Thank you for joining, HTN. Long time no see. At least on a live. No, actually, I saw you on a live stream from the studio. Any other questions for me, guys? Let me know. When are the testnet tokens released? Yeah, they didn't say an exact date, but they did make a tweet about it, and they did say they will be giving their early supporters, which has to be the testnet, you know, people, their tokens. So we'll just have to wait and sit tight, see when that comes. I'm gonna leave it at that. I like you better. HDN, you got an ordinal from us, the Satshunters Ordinal, right? The valuation on that went up 0.015. You will be able to inscribe for free, my dear friend HTN, because you were an early supporter and believer in this crazy guy. This crazy guy with a foul mouth, but not foul intentions. So you'll be able to inscribe for free. And for the people who don't have an ordinal, we highly recommend you get some SHNT tokens, because it's the first BRC20 token that allows you to inscribe in an automated way a 2-block settlement. You don't gotta wait for a transfer inscription to arrive to then make your payment. And bro, we got something else up our sleeves that's going to just shake up the entire space. Can't wait to drop that on y'all. Pumping, bro. Shit, this live stream is pumping it. No, joking. Almost $12. What can I say, bro? Maybe now there's a little bit more at ease in the market when these guys came out and Bull said, hey, look, yeah, we are working with them, right? Don't worry. Yes, that is true. This is why the contract address says X, Y, and Z, etc., etc. Hey, oldies, Afghan. I am Panthan Patushu. Also good, bro, to connect. Well, we welcome you to the live stream. They're affiliate marketers, exactly. Just finished my doobie. I think I am in safe frozen parking lot of Francis. There you go. Virtual Bacon I resonate with also. That's correct. Yes, he's doing some good work. Epic Francis. Simone, what's up, bro? This guy won 0.1 Bitcoin from me. He won the bet, bro. Luckily, it wasn't 1 Bitcoin because I would have had to give him that up. But that guy, you know, we were the first channel to inscribe and mint BRC20 tokens, as I said. You did find a guy about 4 days earlier than me that just talked about it. And by the way, we actually had that information in advance, but we didn't want to come quick and talk about it because our audience didn't know what ordinals was. So how the heck they're going to understand what a BRC20 token is? So we had to kind of like slowly roll it out. But that guy won 0.1 Bitcoin from me, valued at like what, $4,300? Oh shit, this guy gone to SAVM at $6. Good for you, man. He said, be careful, wait for the dump, but I foam. But hey, maybe that might have been the better move because I'm here waiting for the dump and I ain't seen no dump happen just yet. But I'm led to believe, you know, when people get their tokens after a month, that may happen or may not. I don't know, bro. Again, with that liquidity pool, bro, you're going to have to dump a lot of tokens to really get the price that I want at least. Well, how many, so 7 Eroy says, well, how many L2s does ETH have alone and they are worth billions? There you go. This is BTC. Yo, there's my man, KY Effect up in the shikapeasy. What up, KY? Definitely can't miss it. Yeah, Alex Lab is extra slow. Sometimes having me wait like 30 hours. Yeah, that's a problem, man. That's a problem. So, again, I'm open to innovation and evolution when it comes to Bitcoin L2s, protocols, sidechains, whatever. If you're going to make our experience great, if you're going to better the L1 experience, ordinals, BRCs, I'm all for that. I'm all for anything Bitcoin. We are animals. Holy crap, I'm really behind. Police on here. Bro, don't make me start to sing right now. Everyone's going to leave. Oh, bro, maybe I should play that song for you, but I'm going to get copyright on this live stream. Police in helicopter. Such a marijuana. See? 5 people already left as soon as I started to sing. There's a lobby chat. Okay, let me scroll down. I would like to know more about your studio setup. What do you want to know about it? Bro, that shit was a ball ache to set up. Ask Devis. I was asking him for his opinion all the time. Should I put the camera here? Should I put it there? Oh, should I like adjust like the 4K frame? Oh, should I go a little bit wider? Should we do 60 frames per second? Should the camera angle be here, here, there, where? We had this one camera angle, bro. It was like, so I have, right now I got 3. Last year we did 3 as well. 1 in the center, which is the main one, like you guys always see it, with the purple LGBTQT colors, the rainbow stuff. In the center here. Okay, then we got the other one on the side view, the side profile. When I look like this, is more of a warmer feel. When I'm really trying to get a point across, I'll do that. And then we had another one that you guys probably didn't know of if you just subscribed. It was a low on the desk, looking up. We used to call it the crotch camera. The crotch camera, because it's almost like you're looking up from like a little midget looking up like this to me, right? So I don't know what the heck I was on, what I was thinking. So we moved that, and now we put in a different camera lens, which is the zoom. Right, you know, the one that's really blurry in the back and it takes up my entire, it's like a headshot. So we replaced it with that. I think it's better than the crotch view. So sorry guys. So, yeah, I had you guys looking up like this at me. Pizza says, all good, my guy, trying to keep up with the pace of the space. Yo, tell me about it, bro. We're doing like 2 videos a day these days, right? 1 in the day, 1 in the afternoon, whether that's a live stream or you know, vice versa. Zach asking for donations on ETH at IDO. Yeah, $3. That's so funny, bro. I'll probably tweet that out. I'm like, yo, Zach, bro, congratulations on the $105,000 from SAVM. You know what I mean? Like, why not? It is his address. Yeah, there you go. Davis is sharing it. Go check it out, guys. I like how you walk us through it. I like how you walk us through the protocols. Thank you. To be honest, man, that's just basic overviews, right? I could definitely give you a deeper dive in a review video. Bro, I would love to start to do interviews again because they can explain it better than me, although I will be accurate in my explanation and my review. I'll just have to do thorough research and drop it on y'all. But maybe some interviews from the L2 cats. That's what we need to do. Yeah, that's what we need to do. True North says, I had bought some SAVM 20 minutes ago as it launched. I'm up and still holding. I'm gonna wait till it goes to 20 plus. There you go. You got your game plan. I got in at $4, bro. That's exactly... It's so funny, bro. Again, as I saw that price at 5 something, I made a short saying, no way in hell I'm buying at these prices. It's over 100x. I'm going to wait for the dump and it will happen. Wake up the next day, it's over 200x. And I made a tweet. What the heck? I go, WTF am I waking up to? Over 200x? Where's the pullback? Oh, well, I'll be patient. I don't FOMO, man. That's one thing about me. I don't FOMO. I'll wait. If I missed it, I missed it. All good. What do you drive? I drive a Cadillac Escalade V Series. What we got here? Francis went from 39.9 to 41k followers in a week. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You're watching my subscriber count? Yeah, we did. Okay. I got it on 650. Cool. Bro, WTF am I in Inisifil? And we got nothing here, and you got more snow. Oh, you're where? Sorry, in where? I don't know where you're at. I don't know what that is. Sorry, I am in Woodbridge. Oh, you're in the rich people area. Cool. Okay. Any other questions? Let me see here. You look like, bro. Don't say that. You look like some LGBTQT plus XYZ stuff. Yeah. FUD is food. There you go. Again, maybe Zach was part of the marketing team to FUD it so they could debunk the FUD to make it pop. Maybe, is it popping right now? So there you go. It's going according to plan. You know? Why don't you guys retweet that to him? Like, yo, bro, you got paid. What's up with that? Unless the team just wanted to be cheeky and just send that to his wallet address, right? To have people talk about it. I don't know. But, bro, there's never a dull second in this freaking space. There's never a dull second in this space, bro. Like, dude, if it wasn't for cryptocurrency, man, I'd probably be working in a factory cleaning fucking washrooms or something. And, like, my talents will go to waste. And I will be, like, bored as fuck with life if it wasn't for crypto. You know what I'm saying? So, this space never ceases to amaze me, bro. Trying to send you a thread on ICP, bro. Yeah, please do. HTN is laughing her ass off. Man, you hide so well. I sure do. Hooray. I need a hand holding. Let's talk next week if you have a chance. Pretty damn busy, but yeah, it's all good. You know, I can always make time for you, HTN. No problem. You were an early supporter of my crazy ass. All good. Yo, Francis, you Guyanese, bro? Nah, bye. What's going to your chat for, bye? I'm from Trinidad. Originally from Trinidad, came to Canada when I was 11. I'm a grown-ass old man right now. But yeah, Guyana, Trinidad, the southern part of the Caribbean, it's almost the same culture. Right next to Venezuela, right, Trinidad. Let's see here. Let me go a little bit lower down. Oh shit, JK, that's JK Sats. Sorry, JK Sats. So Aiden is somebody else. I thought you were him. Is it your name Aiden too? Hey Francis, what's up? Been looking into SAVM more, and I think the risk may outweigh the reward. At these prices, not funny at all. But yeah, bro. That's why I mean I hear you, bro. From the price perspective, it's like it's a little bit too high for me to get in. I agree. I said that, JK, earlier in the stream, and even when it was at $5, as I mentioned. So for me, it's like, man, if I missed it, I missed it. It's okay. There'll be more. Thomas, yeah, but the SatHunter.com website, I don't think it's, you know, the scanning part, I don't know if we have that up right now for the public, if it's operational, because now that it's broken, it's like we're doing some crazy upgrades to this that nobody has in the inscription tool service provider space. It's going to be freaking amazing. Yeah, LIGO to pump, bro. I might just sell them bags, bro. Freaking hell, LIGO. These guys are dropping like freaking Guardian Angel PFPs and Sailor Moon. Like, and what's it called? Anime? Is that the word? A-N-I-M-E? Anime characters? And they're talking about L2? How do you get blockchain sophisticated technology and then you'd be dropping fucking anime fucking characters? How does that work together? It's like 2 plus 2 is potatoes. What the fuck? I can't take them serious anymore. The biggest pain was the mic, brother. Trying to get that nice warm feel. Remember, I used to call my two mics Cindy and Mindy. So I'm using Mindy right now, and last year I used Cindy. That was the more like the old school sort of like, you know, warm feeling. It's more bassy. Yo, why is True North's message so faded out here? He says, bro, I'm an electrician. I effing hate it. Even getting $50 an hour, bro. Trust me, brother. I hear you. So I used to do plumbing before, industrial plumbing. I used to be carrying big, long-ass cast iron pipes, bro. Like, getting to the freaking the warehouse at 5 a.m., unloading the boss's truck, you know, cast iron long pipes like this, lengths of it. You gotta put at least 2 on your shoulder because then it'll take too slow to do the job. They'll like to load the truck to get to the job, and then we'll be late. And then I was their bitch. I had to carry the fucking tool bag, get them fucking coffee. I'm like, what am I doing here, bro? So one day I told the boss, I said, look, man, honestly, I'm doing all this work. I think you guys should up my pay. Bro, I was an apprentice at the time. I was getting like fucking $17 an hour too. You know? This was some time ago. And then I told him, I said, hey, look, man, I don't, you know, if you guys aren't going to up my pay, I don't think I could be here. Bro, they literally laughed in my face. And I said, you know what, I'm gone. And I walked out. And as I was walking, bro, I was like, yo, bro, I was like, how the heck am I going to, where's the next paycheck coming from? Real talk. I was walking to the bus stop. Fast forward fucking 8 years later, I'm sitting in my nice ride. I got my family. I got my home. You know, we're doing our thing. We're on our schedule, on our time. So this is why I tell you guys, what's more risky is when you don't take a risk in life. That's the most risky thing. If you're not willing to take a risk, bro, you're going to settle for mediocrity. You're going to be an average person. Calculated risks is very important. It's worth it. Believe you me. Calculated risks. Things that makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable because of a negative result, you can apply that in many ways in life, bro. And the successful people in life are the ones who are willing to bet on themselves and take a risk on something. Okay? That's a fact. So I'm not going to get into government corruption. I'm not going to get into the lies that they tell us about. Just go to school, get a great education. That piece of paper is going to take you, you know, far and beyond in life. And you're going to live happily ever after. I dropped out in college. I don't know why. I just wasn't feeling it inside. Not because I'm not disciplined. I'm a very social person, so that wasn't the problem either. But something was not right with that freaking picture. I'm on a student loan. And in the freaking, you know, in the hallway, they got credit card stands everywhere trying to give me a credit card. A guy who has no job, a guy who is in debt by $30K, and he's only like 21 years old. And you want to give me a credit card? That didn't sit well with me. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I just dropped out of that shit, started working like around general labor jobs. And I found myself here because I did it my way, you know. I'm not saying that our cryptocurrency is the answer. I'm not saying that Bitcoin is your answer, this and that. You know, I think it has a lot more to offer than the legacy world. But all I'm saying is you got to go with your gut. You got to go with your heart. And just don't listen to what everyone else is saying or doing, bro. If you're listening to them, you're going to be just like everyone else. There's a reason why everybody is not living a successful lifestyle. Because they listen to the government, they listen to their parents, and their parents meant well. They just had outdated information. You know, what our parents were telling us to do may have worked earlier in the day, right? Back in the day. But as time went along, bro, guess what? That information got outdated, right? Immensely. And, or maybe they just got scammed from the government. And that scam trickled on to us, right? And when we look back on it, how many of your friends that did all these things that they were supposed to do, paid their bills on time, saved their money, got a great education, and even if they were lucky enough to get a job in their field, how well off are they doing? They can't even pay off their fucking mortgage. You know, they're behind on car payments. They're arguing with their wife all the time about money. You know, they're living paycheck to paycheck, and it's sad. So we got scammed. You know, they want to call guys like me college dropouts, rebels. We are rebels. You know, I was in that fucking, what's it called? ADHD, whatever, class. Because I was the one who was speaking on, challenging the teacher and saying these things, and everybody would laugh. Oh, he's a troublemaker. Let's put him in the ADH class, whatever it's called. I forget. There's only like 8 people there, you know. And, you know what I mean? They want to make you into some outcast, is what I'm trying to say, bro. But guess what, bro? Who's laughing fucking now? Who's laughing now, bro? Where you at, Mr. Schmidt? That guy hated my guts. Mr. Schmidt. Bet you're still paying off your fucking mortgage. What's this? Positive journey. How long does it take for you BTC test take to appear? Yeah, that could take some time, bro, to be honest. What we did was we were lucky enough to get it at a time where it wasn't that busy. And yeah, I mean, I got it in about maybe an hour or less. So I would just say keep on checking the website and just get as much as you can, because what's going to happen is, guys, we're going to see more of these L2 comes about, and we're going to need to test the bridge with test Bitcoin. So just regularly check the website, the faucet that is, and get as much tBTC as you can. When I say, man, just don't go too crazy, but have enough, you know, stored in your wallet, because there will be more opportunities where we're going to need to actually use these test tokens, test Bitcoin. HTN says, you are so damn factual. It's funny as hell, but man, I love your attitude. Thank you so much, HTN. My wife is East Indian and I'm Italian. She's like, who the fuck are you talking to? It sounds like my cousin. That's cool, bro. Again, I'm just a regular dude, man. I talk to you guys like how I talk to my friends. I'm not going to put on no front. I'm not trying to be popular out here. I'm not trying to get subscribers out here. I'm just trying to provide value and show you guys the things that I've learned in this space, whether I'm right or wrong, bro. This is what I honestly believe in, and I'm just showing you guys from your perspective how you can do the same things. That's all. Okay? It's a crypto lifestyle, baby. What's up, Bon Clues? Thank you for saying that. That was my old channel's name. Well, the current channel. Just put it to my actual name. So KYFX says, yeah, I totally agree. People in corporation are blinded to entrepreneurship. Yep, that's right. Hit the like buttons, guys. What else we got here? ADHD, bro. No, it wasn't the ADHD class, but they said you're ADHD. Yeah, right? Attention deficiency. But there's another class that had 3 letters in the front, like alphabetical room for people who had ADHD. You know, maybe I do have ADHD. I can't even fucking say ADHD. ADD, whatever. Danny boy is like, I was in that class too, bro. Cool. Bendery, what's up, Bendery? I don't know, you're blowing through your nose. I'm with you, Francis. I hear you. They used to lock me in the rooms with bro, I don't know all that didn't happen to me. They used to lock you in doors with no door handles, bro. Is that the madhouse? Were you in the mental institution? I'm joking. Did they put a special jacket on you too? They said, oh yeah, you're gonna be cold without it, aka a straight jacket. I'm joking, bro. That's funny shit though. Smash the like buttons, guys. I really appreciate you guys for joining in the most casual random live stream where we are addressing certain things about SatoshiVM, and it's not even just limited to SatoshiVM. This is like, you know, general to all different types of projects. If people are coming with this type of you know, FUD, that's all. You know, it wasn't a pump, it wasn't a dump. I mean, it was a pump, but it wasn't a pump and dump graph. You know, it wasn't a rug pull. You know, the team contract, how it goes back to another protocol called Bull Network, I think they're called. They came out saying, yes, we are working with them. Bull Network is actually a layer 2 Bitcoin protocol that's been in the space for about, I think, 2.5, 3 years, at least known. Probably working well before that. Okay, so it's hard to FUD this now. You know, that's all. I mean, yeah, somebody brought up another point about the tokens being able to mint as much as possible. That's messed up if that's factual. But we'll discuss that, you know, when I get time to review everything. Shin to the moon, you know what's up. Okay. They did. It was in 1991, bro. The 90s was the best time ever, bro. And I don't want to sound like a dinosaur and age myself here and be that guy. You know, like your uncle who says, when we were young, we used to do this and that. We used to walk to school in snow up to our knees for 2 miles. I don't want to be that guy, but the 90s was the best, bro. Dude, I remember in high school days, like when a pager came out, it was like cool to have a pager. Beep 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 beep. You get the message. You wouldn't even know what the message was. All you know was you got a freaking. It's pretty much an answer machine in your pocket. And the only way to find out the fucking message was to go to a fucking payphone, bro. And you'll go to a payphone. Imagine this. This was before cell phones. You'll go to a payphone, and when you get to this payphone, they got like 2 guys in the line. And then you'll go find another payphone down the road, and there's 5 guys. And when you think it's an important page, you'll tell them like, "Hey guys, do you mind, bro? Like, do you mind if I cut a line? I'll be a quick call." You got your little 50 cents, and then you go in front of the line, you put it in, and check your whatever, whoever left you the message. This was before internet. This was before fucking you know, smartphones. This is when people actually socialized the right way, and we had so much fun just communicating with each other and having, like, you know, it was just different, bro. It was a different time. It was a different time, bro. Different vibes. But don't get me wrong, to be hyper connected is also cool. But yeah, the 90s was one of a kind time. Yeah, the brick came out, the Motorola, remember the Snake game? Remember that Snake game, bro? On the Motorola? That was badass, bro. And then after that, it came out to be colored phones, right? LCD screens, bro. It's crazy. Like, the people who grew up, like, so I was born in the 80s. The people who grew up then, like, we saw it all, bro. We went from the 80s where it was, like, color TV all the way to, like, you know, before, after radio. Color TV, and then we progressed to, like, say, you know, obviously the advent of, like, flat screen TVs, LCD TVs, HD, high definition was a thing. Internet came about. We had, like, Pentium 500s. Remember the Pentium 500s? The modem, right? You gotta wait for that shit to load. MIRC, right? ICQ Messenger, right? That was badass, bro. And from there it evolved to, like, obviously now YouTube, content sharing, smartphones, live streams on phones. Like, we actually saw it all, bro. We saw all of this. What I'm trying to say is the technology exponentially grew within our lifespan, and we witnessed it from then to now, bro. So it was truly a special time to be alive during that that window, that time frame. You know what I mean? But anyways, I don't want to bore the people who weren't born from that that timeline and talk like a grandpa over here. So you know what? I think we addressed the FUD. We answered those we kind of debunked the FUDsters, and I think the team did a good job in doing that as well. I still don't own a token. I'm not trying to protect my bags. I even FUD my own bags if I'm wrong. Trust me. If I invest into something and I find out new evidence emerges, I'll be the first one to call it out, bro. Anybody who follows me knows this for a number of years, okay? So thank you guys once again for joining me in the live stream from the ride. And they don't really much have to see other than, yeah, okay, cool, Gramps. You maybe forgot what I was going to say. They don't really much have to say other than, until the next video, you're on your own. Later. Peace.